You are watching APTV. Hey there, this is Ben Dunn, your manga maven, creator of Antarctic Press, Ninja High School, and Warrior Nun. So, this has been on my mind for a little bit, and I think it's a topic of discussion. Is comics as a collectible for adults and entertainment for adults as opposed to when it first started off as disposable entertainment. Now, comics have been around for a long time. I mean, a long time, since the 1930s. And originally they were reprints of newspaper comic strips put into a package that was sold for a very affordable price. But back then nobody thought of a comic as a collector's market, more as just a disposable entertainment. You would go to your you go to a newsstand on a weekly basis, picked up a comic that you thought looked interesting, paid a dime for it, and then once you've read it, you just tossed it aside. Um, when comics became collectible, starting in the probably in the 60s, um, no one really knew the value of comics at that time. Most of the time, there were small groups of people who would collect them, and they would offer prices which they thought were fair to drum up people to bring out their collections, basically. Nothing gets people to bring out stuff to sell when there are people offering way more than cover price for what is ostensibly a throwaway product. When comics became a collector's item, you back in the, it started in the 80s. Then the whole dynamic changed, and it also changed the audience for the comic as well. Comics became older, and they also began to become dealers and speculators. This, I think, is unfortunately a detriment to comics as a whole. Um, we, as a business, should try to bring back the ability to make comics more accessible and, quite frankly, disposable. We want people to come in to buy comics on a regular basis, make them creatures of habit. You know, it's fine when you have a comic that you've done go up in value, and shows that that people really value the comic that you've done. But in the end, as a publisher and as a creator, it really doesn't do you much good, to be honest. You don't see the any reward from the secondary market other than maybe making your book kind of a hot item, so that you can continue to uh, brag about how popular the your comic is. So it's something to think about. I've long tried to advocate to try to get comics back into areas where people congregate, like newsstands and bookstores and such and such. And there have been some success in that. Manga certainly has, uh, which is an entirely different topic altogether, but manga has seemed to find a formula that seems to work. Should this be the formula that Western comics adapt? Should the floppy be a thing of the past? I don't know. I'd like to hear your opinion, though. So if you like what I've said, or if you didn't like what I say, I'd like to hear from you. So, something to ponder on. And until next time, this has been done, signing off. If you liked what you've heard, please subscribe and like this video. Thank you so much. Also, I have a new Kickstarter going, Tomorrow Girl Volume 1, which is a throwback to the classic Silver and Bronze Age superheroes, but with a modern twist. It's currently on Kickstarter, and I hope you'll be a backer. Thank you so much.